Welcome, I'm Antonio, the CEO of Hireflix. I'm going to show you in less than 5 minutes how easy it is to connect BambooHR with Hireflix so that you can launch one-way video interviews from within BambooHR itself. Congrats on making the decision of using this sort of interviewing. It's going to save your team hundreds of hours, it's going to help you standardize your process and make it more fair for candidates, and it's going to lead to better hiring decisions. Okay, so let's start. First of all, go to Hireflix and then click Your Account. Then go to Integrations and activate the BambooHR toggle. Here you're going to be asked to copy the BambooHR handle, which is this beginning part of your BambooHR link, and it's something that's unique to your company. So copy it here, click Activate, and the system is going to ask you to log in. Once you log in, it's going to allow you to go to step 2. This step is also super easy. So you have to go to Settings, which is this wheel here, then Hiring, which is going to be on the bottom left, and then candidate statuses, which is there. Now, very important. On here, on this active statuses list, you're going to be asked to add these 3 new candidate statuses. So let's copy the first one, then let's go to Bamboo, add status, copy it, and then add. Let's go for the second one. Let's copy it here and then add last one. And as you can see, the system is already detecting that I've added the other ones. You only need to do this once, by the way. So this setup, you only have to do it once and then you are done forever. Okay, finish. That's it. That's how easy it was. Now, the next thing you need to understand is in BambooHR, you may have different job positions. For instance, in this case, I have 2 different positions here. And in Hireflix, you may have different interviews. In this case, I have 2 different interviews here. So how do you tell the system which interview relates to this particular position or this one? Well, it's very simple. Come to here, your account, integrations, and then click this wheel here. Once you click this wheel, you're going to see this table. And here, you're going to be able to match a BambooHR position with a Hireflix interview. This is going to show the BambooHR open job openings. So let's pick sales development representative, for instance, and then let's pick a Hireflix interview that we want these people to take. In this case, sales development representative. So let's connect. Don't forget to click that and then save. Now these are connected. So I can start inviting people for this interview on this BambooHR position. So let's go to BambooHR and let's check the sales development representative position. Now, as you can see, I have different candidates here. How do I invite them to the interview? It's super straightforward. You just pick here and then select Send Hireflix Interview. Once you do this, then the candidate is going to be automatically invited to an interview. What's the good thing? You can pick all of these candidates, click here, update statuses, change it to Send Hireflix Interview, and they are all going to be invited. So you could literally invite hundreds of candidates to one-way video interviews with just a click, which is super helpful. Now, as you can see, the status now is Send Hireflix Interview. Once this person has actually been invited to an interview, which takes a maximum of 5 minutes from the moment that you change the status, this status will automatically change to Hireflix Interview Pending. So we're going to wait a little bit, and then I'm going to show you how these stages change. Wonderful. So 5 minutes have passed, which is the maximum that will ever pass, and it says Hireflix Interview Pending. This means that these people have already been invited to the interview. If you go to Hireflix, you're going to see that indeed those 2 candidates were invited to the interview. Perfect. Okay. And by the way, the email that they're going to be getting is the one that you've configured here in candidate notifications. The default email is already great, but remember that you can change these templates and set reminders. So if they don't reply in a certain amount of time, they'll be automatically reminded, etc. Wonderful. So what happens now? Well, let's say that Antonio Robbins completes an interview. So let me go ahead and complete his interview. Well, as you can see, Antonio Robbins has completed the interview and the status has automatically changed to Hireflix Interview Done. This means that you can go now into Antonio Robbins' profile and then check the notes section. Here you're gonna find 2 links. One of the links you can access without the need to do login or anything. So anyone in your BambooHR account that has access to Antonio Robbins is gonna be able to copy this link on the browser and watch the whole interview, both the questions, but also the answers. So this is super helpful. You don't have to add people into your Hireflix account or anything. With this link, they're going to be able to watch the interview. The only limitation about this particular link is that it expires in 30 days for safety. However, if your team wants to access the permanent link, then they can just copy this link, which is the permanent one, and that will take them straight into the interview inside of Hireflix. So for someone to access the second link, they do need to be added on your Hireflix team as a team member. And here they're going to be able to also watch the interviews and maybe even put some comments or download the answers or whatever. My suggestion though is to keep all the evaluation on BambooHR side so that you have all of your information centralized in one location. Awesome, so you've seen how easy this is. I hope that you enjoyed it. And if you have any questions, please reach out. We love supporting companies like yours and we'll be here for you. Bye.